I wonder which underrated Disney gal I'll see today. I hope they're interesting. The last one was pretty boring. Well, interesting is definitely how I would describe my legacy, that's for sure. No way! Megara? Sup, my favorite little nymph. Not gonna lie, when I heard the flutter of wings, I was going to grab the fly swatter. Oh yeah, my bad. I've been told I need to learn to knock. Still just annoying as ever, I see. Oh, you're so sassy, I love it! Anyway, to what do I owe the displeasure of your company? Well, as you know, I've been asking Disney characters about their original stories. And I should care because... well, most of them are pretty gory and gross. And word on the street is that yours is probably the most graphic, so obviously I need to know all about it. I mean, Hercules has everything an iconic Disney movie needs. Great animation, a soundtrack full of bops, an inspiring story. Disney really gave me a real chance to shine. The original tales weren't so kind. Oh, I'm so ready for this! Now let's get one thing straight. Most tales from ancient Greece were never really noted down and were only told orally. So there are many, many, many different versions of our story. Cool. I'm not sure I can be bothered to listen to all of them today, so maybe you could just tell me the most gross one? You're a real weirdo, you know that? Proud of it. Well, in the original tale, I met Heracles. Eh? Heracles. Who the he's? Heracles. Why are you saying it so weird? I thought it was Hercules. Well, actually, in most translations of the story, it's pronounced Heracles. Oh. Well, why'd they change it? I don't know. You want to hear the story or not? Yeah, sorry. Anyway, thanks to Herc helping my father, King Creon, win a battle. Wait. Your dad's a king? Sure is. Well, doesn't that make you a princess? Not in Disney's eyes, it doesn't. Classic Disney removing titles. That is so messed up. Girl, I haven't even got to the messed up part yet. So because Wonder Boy helped my father, the king, win a battle, my father decided to give him me as a thank you. Honestly, Dad said their kings just suck. We lived quite happily together, had a few kids, and then, like every Greek tragedy, death. Death? Death. And quite a lot of it. Prepare yourself, Tinkerbell. Are you ready to find out how I died? Oh, I am so ready!
Yes, I love It's hard to believe that I could see that you were always there beside me. Thought I was alone with no one to hold, but you were always there beside me.
This feeling's like no other. Won't you know I've never had someone who knows like you?
The way you do.
I've never had someone who knows like you.
No one like you.
So long before
I finally
found I'm looking for. So good to be seen, so good to be heard. So have to stay away.
So long I was lost, so good to be found. Loving having you around. This feeling's like no other. I want you to
No, I've never had someone who knows me like you do, the way you do. I've never had someone who knows me like you, like you. So long before I finally found what I'm looking
Is people with kids that act like everyone in the world should just bend over backwards and cater to them because
So I was in the initially going to stitch this out of costume, but then I thought, you know what, I'm recording as Mary Poppins today, I may as well just stitch this as Mary Poppins, at least in the costume, because it's highly ironic considering the story I'm about to tell. So I've been a kids entertainer since 2014, but I've been a Disney princess impersonator at kids parties for the last 7 years, which I've recently retired from doing because, not gonna lie, your girl's a little bit sick of it now. But back in 2018, I had a weekend where I had back-to-back aerial parties one morning, like literally two-hour parties, one after the other. But then in the afternoon, I was invited as a guest to a friend's birthday barbecue. So I finished my aerial parties and then went to this friend's birthday barbecue just as myself, like I said, invited as a guest. I was not entertaining, I was not dressed as a princess, I was literally going as myself. And obviously it was a friend's birthday, so there were a lot of Prosecco and Pimm's, and I was getting very merry. I was getting very, very drunk. So I'm at this birthday barbecue just chatting to my friends, and then this woman approaches me and she comes and sits next to me. She taps me on the shoulder and she goes, "Oh, you're Georgia, aren't you?" And I was like, "Yes, hello, stranger, nice to meet you." Now, I should probably point out that at this birthday barbecue, obviously there were a couple of children there, just kind of running amok, having fun in the garden. Like I said, it was a beautiful sunny day, so the parents were just getting merry whilst their kids were running around. And this woman goes, "Oh, that's my daughter over there." And I went, "Okay, that's nice." She then said, "You're a kids entertainer, aren't you? That's what they just told me, you're a kids entertainer." And I had a sudden feeling that I knew exactly what she was going to ask me, but I said, "Yes, I am. I actually had 2 parties this morning, funnily enough." She then says, "Oh, the kids are really, really bored. Do you think you could just, like, run a party game for them or, like, entertain them just for a bit, just so they're out of our hair for a couple of hours, you know?" And like I said, I'd been at this birthday barbecue for a little while. I'd been drinking a lot of Prosecco and Pimm's. I hadn't eaten anything yet. I was very, very drunk at this point. And I politely, but slightly bluntly, just kind of turned to her and went, "Are you going to pay me?" Obviously, I said it laughing, but she just looked at me like, "What?" And I was like, "Well, yeah." And I continued to kindly explain to her that, you know, it was my time off, I was invited as a guest, and, you know, unless she was going to pay me some money, I was not going to take time out of my celebration of my friend's birthday to entertain children that aren't mine, that, you know, I have no interest in, to be honest, at this point. Like I said, had a whole morning of kids' parties, and I just didn't really want to be around kids at that point. And of course, this woman did not like my answer very much. She then went and complained about me to absolutely everybody at this party. But you know what? I had to set some boundaries, you know, unless she was going to pay me money, I was not going to entertain the kids. You know, I mean, you can tell me I'm wrong in the comments if you want, but I personally, it was a personal choice to say no. And you know what? I don't regret it. I had a great time.
Today, I wanted to eat a croissant.
That's so fucking funny! Well, hello there. Sup, friends? Such a pleasure to meet you. Yeah, what she said. Now, it is said that there are 2 types of people in this world. And today, we're going to tell you which type of person you are. We have made 2 separate TikToks, and whichever one appears on your page will tell you if you are either a Wendy or a Tinkerbell. And we can now reveal that if you're seeing this video, you are a Tinkerbell. Congratulations! If you're a Tinkerbell, that means you're super sassy and not afraid to get your hands dirty. That's for sure. You're basically a little spitfire and won't take anything from anybody. You make your own way in the world, which is pretty incredible if you ask me. You like to keep yourself busy most of the time. I mean, you're full of magic and great ideas, so you like to keep your hands busy. One thing that may set you back, though, is that you might have a little bit of a temper. Oh, I do not. And sometimes your emotions might get the better of you. So try to remember to keep yourself calm, okay? Hey, is this your video or my video? I'm just trying to help. Nobody needs your help. You're probably really popular with really great friends around you. And you would do anything for your friends, even drink poison for some of them. Or sell them out to pirates. There was one time. You are totally street smart and you can take on anybody. And you have big dreams and aren't afraid to go get them. So as a fellow Tinkerbell, I salute you. Have a magical day, everyone. Well, hello there. Sup, friends? Such a pleasure to meet you. Yeah, what she said. Now, it is said that there are 2 types of people in this world. And today, we're going to tell you which type of person you are. We have made 2 separate TikToks, and whichever one appears on your page will tell you if you are either a Wendy or a Tinkerbell. And we can now reveal that if you're seeing this video, that means you are a Wendy. Congratulations. If you are a Wendy, that means you are a dreamer. And you are not afraid to leave your window open for fun opportunities. No matter your age, you still believe in magic. And you like to see the best in people. You're probably a lot more book smart than you are street smart. I mean, look at this one over here. Really boring. It is not boring to be a Wendy. Well, sure, you'd think that. You're a Wendy. Anyway, you aren't afraid to stand up for what you believe in. You look authority right in the eye and say, I dare you to challenge me. Be it an overprotective father or a pirate captain. You can fight your way out of any battle with a sword or your sharp wit. What movie do you think you're in? Shh, this is my video. Family is also very, very important to you. And you'll do anything to protect your family. You're also incredibly creative and sometimes like to live in the stories in your head rather than the real world. You're making yourself sound really weird right now. And you don't let people get you down. As a fellow Wendy, I salute you. Have a magical day, guys.